could have done better, worse, anything?
Who's this question directed
more or less
to?
went over
Anyone,
that at
really.
the end there.
Anyone? Well, the 9-pool is an interesting choice. He actually could have killed him, I think. Because, like, the cannon wasn't up yet, right? When he hit the base, he could have just run up the ramp and just went for the probes.
No, the cannon at the
cannon would've
main,
saved him, though.
the first Nexus was up.
Well then, to be honest though, if I see a Forge FE on this map, on Shakura's actually, or any map like that, I just go for... Well, if I'm playing Zerg, I just go for like a Roach Rush, kind of.
Right.
Not really a Roach Rush all-in, kind of something what Leenox did at MLG. Very sneaky, like you get the hatchery, then you get your Roach Warren, then you cancel the hatch, and it suddenly turns into like a huge Roach push the Protoss isn't expecting.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I don't know how to play every race, just know how to cheese in every race, so...
Were you saying that you would roach rush on this map?
It's not really a Roach Rush. Like, Leenox does this build where he gets his, like, hatchery, like, at normal timings, but then he cancels it. Like, he builds his Roach Warren in his base, like, in a sticky place. So when the Protoss scouts, he sees a hatch, he's like, okay, fast expansion. And you cancel a hatch just before the Roach Warren pops.
So that it's sort of like you're playing mind games with him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Naniwal QQs and loses MLG.
That's I've seen that before. The trick to beating that kind of roach rush and even like later 2-base roach timings, I've learned you have to keep your probe on the map alive, and if it dies, you need another probe on the map. What you do is you scout for the natural, you scout for the third base, and then you pop in at like 4 or 5 minutes at the natural again. And if that's usually, you should be able to tell if he's making roaches or anything like that, and then you can throw it on cannons. But it's tough because if he gets your probe, then you're blind.
Yeah,
And
pretty
it sucks. And you can just die to that. Especially if you're doing tech play, if you're going Stargate, you can just die.
Alright, you want to load up the next game, guys?
Yeah, I'm already.
It's the first game here, and perhaps the last game between our next set of players, JK, and SNR. And, JK is on Team Mothership Madness, and SNR is on Team Victoria's Secret.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's get right on into it.
I haven't played either of these teams. Matt, have you played these teams yet?
Well, okay, so a little secret that I heard through the grapevine was that SNSD has been practicing a little bit with Victoria's Secret. Just something I heard through the grapevine, you know?
Oh man, secret tech.
Oh, there's no video. That's what SNR is saying.
Well, yeah, I haven't started the replay yet.
Okay, so like, yeah, we just play with them a little bit, you know. I mean, we're not trying to steal any builds from them, just like for fun. They've come to a few of our practice sessions, and I've been to like a few of theirs. They're a pretty tight team.
Yeah, they're
Lots of
pretty
good
cool.
people. Very manner. Very manner.
So let's start this replay. I'm gonna start the replay. You guys
Okay,
ready?
on your count.
3, 2, 1, go. All
Yep.
right. In the bottom right-hand side of the map, we have for the Mothership Madness team, JK, and up here in the top right or left-hand side of the map, rather, for Team Victoria's Secret, we have SNR. Trying to pull it back for Victoria's Secret and bring it up to a 1-1. So, how do you think this one's going to go, guys?
Well, you know, I haven't seen much of SNR in 1v1. I know he's very, very good at 2v2. Like,
Yeah.
he's got very, very nice 2v2 builds. That's why, like, I'm pretty sure he's the one who came up with that 2v2 build that they used in the CSL every game.
The one on Scorched Haven?
Yeah.
That's sort
What
of
build
a
is
brutal
that?
build.
It's like a proxy, it's like a cannon rush, but also proxy 2-racks. But the cannon rush blocks off the ramp of the other player while they
Yeah.
go and kill the other one.
Because on Scorched Haven, it's not the two players don't share a base, so you can just block off one player completely from your rush.
And, like, SNR just has like a lot of good builds in 2v2. He's pretty good.
Good.
And I know he just got into Masters this season, so I want to see, can he prove his worth against JK, the previous runner-up at the last QLAN?
Yeah, JK's pretty good, man.
Well, I mean,
think that is
if you're
style.
just getting into Masters, I would think that you're probably playing a lot, certainly practicing.
Yeah.
So he's definitely not out of form, I would say.
Like
Yeah.
JK is pretty much. I don't really remember his style. I just remember his TVP was like that funky. He was the guy who did like the 2 racks and then eBay, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was really weird. And he wasn't able to really do as well as he did last time at the
No.
latest tier line, but you know, I got high hopes for that guy.
I think he's.
Oh, and he lets the
still pretty
Protoss scout the gas.
good. Yeah.
Still no Marine. The probe is just gonna chill for a while. Looks
That
like.
probe
That's-
can be in there for quite a bit longer, actually.
There's really not much you can do. I mean, if you go for no gas, then you can build a supply depot really fast. But that's really telling too. They're gonna be like, "How'd you get all that money to buy another supply depot?"
Oh boy,
Ooh, little block
Oh,
there with
that's
the pylon.
manner. SNR.
that's no. You can't put a what's it called? An add-on there
Supply
for a
depot.
while.
Or an
Can't even
out.
put a supply depot.
No,
You can put the
he's
supply
gonna
depot
move
through
it.
the add-on
Cancel the
somewhere else.
fun.
He's going for a
Oh,
2 racks
wow.
expand.
Yeah.
Maybe just his typical.
He lets him see the reactor.
Yep, that's definitely a 2 racks expander of some sort.
Yeah.
If not,
Uh,
a 3 racks all in.
Fair.
He's gonna have to do something like that.
The only problem with the full wall before the probe gets there is I've seen it where Terrans do that to like feign no gas and then they just go all in with Banshees and kill you.
Yeah.
That's
That's
pretty
pretty
dirty.
sneaky.
I don't know how to do that.
I mean, I always pretend to go for 1 racks FE. Usually it's 2 racks FE these days, or... Actually, I shouldn't be telling anyone this.
not?
I usually go for some sort of build in which
Yeah.
I fully block the ramp and then don't do the build that you're expecting me to.
I was hesitant to spill the beans on my carrier strategy, but whatever.
By the
game-
way, I always go to siege.
Do you
I always go
anticipate a
all
lot
mech
of
in
carriers
TVP.
being made, though?
You always go mech in
TVP.
TVP.
Yep, I always go mech.
Is that why you always lose TVP?
I don't know that mech actually works in that matchup.
I always
Pretty
go mech.
sure-
So guys, prepare for an all mech TVP when you play me.
Okay, see, now he's playing mind games. Or is
Or
he?
am I?
Played mech TVP against you. It was like a long time ago. I think I
Yeah.
built Februaries and Immortals.
My goody days.
Man, you're always in goody days.
I'm
think
surprised
you
he
get
hasn't
supply
gone for
block
an
as much,
expansion yet. Oh
yeah,
no, goody.
You might have higher ATM.
The only English they had to speak during that cast when MC and MKP were casting his game was supply block.
Oh, man.
Like Morago supply block again.
Okay, so we got this
Gonna
little
catch that stalker.
racks,
Yeah,
2
two
racks
racks
pressure
push.
coming out. That's
Which is going to do
class.
fairly well against this 1 gate FE.
Yeah, well, he's getting his second and third gate up actually, so he'll be okay. If you go robo before second gate, it can be a little dicey.
Like, it's not going to kill him. It's not really meant to kill him. It's just meant to force out more units, I guess. Like,
And that's what's going to happen. But I think it's going to be... I don't think he's going to lose too much as long as he plays it smart.
did he plant this expansion down somewhere?
Not yet.
Turn, he's just banking minerals.
Just banking. There's the scan on the
Wait.
high ground.
Yeah. Not really sure what that was for.
Um,
I don't think the probes are necessary here either.
both players
And
being a
JK
little
routine
unnecessary here.
expansion. An idle
Shell's
gate.
done, though, so those L's
Go,
are
go.
going to get much done.
Well, wait for him to connect. Yeah. And still no CC from JK.
Which is,
He's going to be so far behind.
at least get a 3rd racks up or something. I understand
agree
that's
with
really hard
pulling
to
those
do.
probes, though.
Focused on this micro. These probes aren't even necessary anymore. He's dead.
Just losing those probes for free, basically.
Mm. Yeah, well, oh man, in the end he only got 2 probes out of that.
Really? Only 2 probes? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
2 probes.
Yeah, only 2 probes, so
That's actually amazing.
wow. I thought there would have been more dead from that.
Stock was faster than Marauders.
Well, he's got a trust fund going on, which is nice.
Yeah, he's getting interest.
You can double expand if you want. Oh, he's
He can
getting a
make-
ghost.
Ghost
Like
Academy.
5 more racks.
What is this? You should get
Nuke
out. Yeah,
Nuke
definitely
up.
get like 2 more racks and like a starport. Tuck up to that really quickly as fast as you can.
I don't
Wait,
know
do we
that-
know if SNR likes blink or charge? Because he doesn't have a 4. So it's got to be one of those right away. Or DT.
Probably DT.
Probably DT.
I'm
It's way
just
too
assuming.
DT
Wait,
are
oh.
actually pretty brutal. If you just mix them in, sometimes people will forget. They won't even notice that they're there. And
Yep. Last PvP I played, I had a DT, and he had obs, but he just wasn't shooting the DT, and it got 2 Colossus kills.
wow, I actually
Pretty sick.
lost a PvP that way. I I didn't have my obs with my army, and there were about 5 DTs, and I got all my bosses sniped.
Ooh.
Lost the game.
Are we gonna
Stalkers?
blink charge? Make a decision.
Nothing.
No, he's just sort of
He trolled us so
pressuring, I
hard this game.
he's just sort of pressuring here. It's sort of a nice little contain though.
Yeah, he's way ahead.
SNR or JK needs something to deal with this. I mean, it looks like he's getting.
Oh, he's
ghosts.
supply blocked again.
Supply
Hey.
block.
Okay, there we go. Now he's okay now. Sorry, I think I'm delayed. My computer's really bad.
What's your time?
I'm at about 9:54.
We're about.
You're like 4 seconds behind.
Yeah, you're about 4 seconds behind us.
I'm at 10:03.
Yeah, you're about 3 seconds behind us.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm at 10:10.
We're at 10:11.
Double Forge after Twilight Council with no Twilight Council research. That's pretty classy.
Just getting those upgrades, I guess, but I don't see any upgrades on the way.
I'm just replying to the chat. Yeah, there's actually something called the 2-Rax FE, but he didn't really execute it properly. It's like where you get the reactor
FE.
first. Yeah, he didn't do the
Forgot
FE
the
part of
FE
the
part of
2-Rax
the
FE.
2-Rax.
He did the 2 racks FE without the E.
Well, and he lost all his shit.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that either.
No,
Yeah,
It's just
losing your
supposed to
shit
punish
is
like a
not
Nexus first
recommended.
and stuff.
that's good. I like charge.
Shard is actually one of the most important upgrades, I think, in PvT.
And JK is scared. He's getting turrets up at the front and everything.
Why would he be making? Is he? Oh, maybe no. He might be like doing that to like snipe off the observer. If
Observer and like DTs, right? But
Yeah.
the DTs would have come so many
By
minutes
now.
ago.
Yeah, well, and he has energy on these CCs, like plenty.
So I don't think he's afraid of DTs. I think he's afraid of just not letting obs get in. Yeah, and he just killed an obs like that. So it's
Oh,
worth
okay.
it, I guess.
Like that's like the first. I don't know. The first couple of months I introduced Joey to this game, I would always make like 10 observers and just have them all in his base, and I would know everything. And then he started building like 10 turrets to just kill obs because he hated that I knew everything that was going on.
So those are some pretty cost-effective observers. Because you know
Well, if
they
you
have
force
to
that turrets, yeah.
force those
God
turrets.
damn.
When I would also drop a lot. It was good shit.
So we're at like
wait.
almost.
Oh.
We're past 12 minutes, and there's like no factory, no stuff.
Oh.
Good EMP. Good EMP.
Oh no,
I didn't
mediocre.
actually get
EMP.
all the sentries, but I got 2 of them, which is better than none.
Yep.
But he needs medvacs. He needed medvacs like 5
yeah,
minutes.
this push should
2
have had
minutes ago.
medevacs instead of ghosts.
Sure.
I think.
And he needs to drop all these mules in his natural right now.
In medium.
He's badly oversaturated in the main as well.
I feel like if those ghosts were medevacs instead, that would have worked so much better.
Well,
That
He didn't need
combined
that many
with
ghosts.
Army
He had a
combined
lot.
with taking his second base faster, definitely
Yeah.
it would have been a lot better.
like he would have been able to take up the medevacs by 10 minutes in that 10-minute push with 2 medvacs or so. JK. What a joke.
JK. What do you mean, chump? He's better than us.
What team is SNR on? Victoria's
He's,
Secret?
Victoria's-
Yeah,
he's-
don't
isn't
you
he the
remember
captain?
SNR's Roach Ranchers? Man, that was the best name.
Yeah, that was a really good name.
That
He
is
was,
cool.
he was part of the Roach Ranchers, and now they're
Oh.
just Victoria's Secret.
His team should hold a tournament. SNR's Roach Roundup. That would have been cool.
Ready for Zergs to play?
Okay, well this looks like GG.
Of course it's
probably be
GG.
pretty shortly.
The guy has no medvacs. Come on.
He's got nothing.
He's gonna stim his guys to death and it's
he's
all
gonna
over.
lose his expansion that's been running for about 2 minutes.
After just dropping all the mules.
That's pretty disheartening.
Heartbreak, yeah.
Ooh, not a situation you want to be in.
The mules were
Why
not
is he
this
sending
well.
the mule? Oh, mule's not going to be sent out there. It looks
Third
like
base, us, Colossus, it's, yeah.
there's the
Not
force
even
fields. Going to prevent a bunch of repairs on that
Yeah,
bunker.
Immortal just holding the line by himself.
They're pretty much immortal, those things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, SCVs
It's funny how
are pretty
SCVs
good.
can kill an immortal if you surround it. Same
Yeah,
with stalkers.
SCVs are pretty much the strongest units in the game.
They can kill stalkers, man. You surround stalkers with SCVs, it's over.
You ever see Nama play where he just decides at like 160 supply that he's going to go all in with every single SCV and kill the guy?
I've seen that. It's kind of ooh, didn't quite get the. That's pretty disheartening too. There's a few zealots in there.
Yep.
And he's gonna. Oh, is he gonna lose that supply depot? Yeah, he is.
He lost more than supply depot. I think he just lost the game.
Yeah, he might have just lost.
I
the
did
game.
too, though.
Dang
Well,
it,
well
dang it,
said,
Matt.
well said.
Now the chat just lost the game because of you.
You're welcome.
The chat's all gonna leave because you've told them how the game ends.